Let me tell you something brutally honest. You talk to yourself in a way you would never talk to someone you love. If a friend made a mistake, you'd comfort them. If a child fell, you'd help them stand up. If someone felt lost, you'd support them. But when you fail, you attack yourself. When you feel lost, you judge yourself. When you're hurting, you blame yourself. And here's the truth that will sting. You are not exhausted because life is hard. You are exhausted because you're cruel to yourself. This episode will not be soft, but it will free you from the voice in your head that has been destroying your confidence for years. There's a moment in today's story where a young woman named Sara hears one sentence that completely changes her life. A sentence so simple you will never forget it. A sentence that will expose why you are so hard on yourself. Stay with me, it's worth it. People say, be kind to yourself, but no one teaches you how. No one teaches you how to stop overthinking. No one teaches you how to stop self-hate. No one teaches you how to forgive yourself. No one teaches you how to speak gently to your own mind. So you grow up believing that harshness equals discipline and self-criticism equals improvement. But here's the truth. You cannot hate yourself into a better version. You can only grow when you feel safe inside your own mind. And for many years, Sara didn't know that. Sara was smart, kind, hardworking, but she never believed it. Why? Because she grew up hearing sentences like, you should do better, you could lose more weight, you need to try harder, why can't you be like them? You're too emotional, you're too sensitive, you're not enough. The words weren't meant to hurt her, but they did. And those voices didn't stay outside, they moved into her head. Soon she became her own enemy. When she made a mistake, she said, I'm stupid. When she was tired, she said, I'm weak. When she failed, she said, of course, I always fail. Self-hate became her default setting. To escape the constant self-criticism, Sara chased perfection. She tried to get perfect grades. She tried to look perfect. She tried to always say the right thing. She tried to meet everyone's expectations. Every day she woke up thinking, if I become perfect, maybe I will finally be enough. But perfection is a prison. The more she tried, the more she failed. The more she failed, the harsher she became. Her inner voice was never satisfied. If she succeeded, you could have done better. If she failed, you're useless. Her mind became a battlefield, and she was losing. One night, Sara sat in her room after a long day. She had done everything right, yet somehow she still felt wrong. She looked at herself in the mirror and whispered, why do I feel like I'm never enough? Then something happened. She started crying not because of the world, but because of herself. Because deep down, she knew the truth. She wasn't fighting the world, she was fighting her own reflection. Every negative thought, every cruel comment, every judgment came from within, and that pain hits harder than anything outside. A few days later, Sara visited her grandmother, a quiet woman, gentle, wise. Her grandmother noticed the sadness in her eyes and asked softly, "Child, why do you look so tired?" Sara sighed, "I'm just trying to be better." Her grandmother didn't reply immediately. She poured tea, she sat down. Then she said one sentence that cut through Sara's heart like lightning. If you spoke to others the way you speak to yourself, you would have no one left. Sara felt her chest tighten. She almost stopped breathing. Her grandmother continued, "So why do you think you deserve that kind of treatment?" Sara broke down, because no one had ever asked her that. That night, Sara went home and tried something she had never done before. She placed her hand on her heart and said gently, "I'm learning, I'm trying, I'm growing, and I deserve kindness too." Was it easy? No. Did it feel natural? No. Did it help? Yes. For the first time, her mind didn't feel like a war zone. She felt human, soft, safe, worthy. That was the beginning of her transformation. Sara began practicing small acts of self-kindness. When she made a mistake, she said, "It's okay, everyone makes mistakes." When she was tired, she said, "Resting doesn't make you weak." When she failed, she said, "Failure means I'm trying." When she compared herself to others, she said, "My pace is enough." Slowly, very slowly, the voice in her head softened. Not silent, not perfect, but kinder. And with that kindness, her confidence returned. Her joy returned. Her energy returned. Because the moment you stop attacking yourself, you finally have the strength to grow. Months later, Sara felt lighter, calmer, more grounded. Not because life became easier, but because she stopped making life harder with her own voice. She realized, I can survive anything as long as I'm not fighting myself. And that is the truth you needed too. Now that you know Sara's story, let's break down the hard truths you must hear if you want to change your life. First, your inner voice is not yours. Your inner voice was built by criticism you heard, pressure you carried, comparisons people made, expectations placed on you, mistakes you weren't allowed to forget. You were not born self-hating, you were trained to be, and anything learned can be unlearned. Second, self-kindness is a skill, not a feeling. You don't wake up suddenly loving yourself, you practice it. Self-kindness is choosing gentle words, giving yourself rest, forgiving small mistakes, allowing imperfect progress, letting yourself be human. You build kindness the same way you build muscle, slowly, consistently, imperfectly. Third, being kind makes you stronger, not weaker. Many people think, if I'm too soft on myself, I will become lazy. Wrong. Self-kindness does not kill discipline. Self-hate kills discipline. Why? Because you cannot grow in a place where you feel unsafe. Kindness gives you stability. Stability gives you consistency. Consistency gives you growth. Self-kindness is not a weakness, it is a strategy. For the next 7 days, do this once each morning. Look at yourself and say, I'm doing my best and my best is enough today. Or, I deserve patience. I deserve grace. Or, the strongest version, I refuse to speak to myself like an enemy. Say it out loud. Your brain needs to hear it. Your heart needs to feel it. Let me leave you with this truth. The world is already hard. Don't make your mind another battlefield. You have survived every bad day of your life so far. You have carried pain quietly. You have tried again and again. You deserve kindness from yourself. If you can be gentle with others, you can learn to be gentle with you. And when you finally do, your confidence, discipline, and happiness will rise naturally. Thank you for listening to EvoLing Mind. Come back tomorrow. Your next wake-up call is waiting.
Thanks for listening with EvoLing Mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep your English and your mindset evolving every day.